First at 5, we're following this scene in Johnstown. 5 workers are in the hospital tonight after a gas fire during a rebuild project.
Those workers are expected to physically be okay. We are hearing reports that this incident sent flames 20 to 40 feet into the air and caused brief shelter-in-place and evacuation orders. Road closures are still in place, and we are working to get answers about what exactly happened here. Denver 7's Brandon Richard is live in Johnstown with the latest. Brandon?
Well, the scene is much calmer out here than it was a few hours ago, but if you look here behind me, you can see we still got some Excel crew members here on the scene, but all of the police and fire crews left a couple of hours ago. And this road, South 1st Street here in Johnstown, it actually opened back up a few hours ago. You can see traffic here passing by us, but fire officials say that crew members with Excel were working in this area around 11 o'clock this morning when a gas line exploded. They say that 5 people, crew members, were injured. However, they say their injuries are not life-threatening. Now, fire crews and emergency officials, they issued a reverse 911 for a half-mile radius, telling people to shelter in place. They also went door to door at a residential complex near the gas line, telling people to evacuate. But they say they had this fire out within about 30 minutes, and evacuation and shelter-in-place orders were lifted at 12:30.
There's no damage to actual structures other than a little bit to the little building behind us. It appears there is some damage to a couple vehicles. I'm assuming they're probably workers' vehicles, but there was no damage to any residential or commercial properties in the area.
Now, there was such a big presence out here earlier because they wanted to make sure that, again, the fire did not spread to a nearby residential building. They said some vehicles that were with the crew members this morning, a couple of those did catch on fire, but again, crews were able to keep that fire from really spreading beyond that area. And they say no major structures were damaged in all of this. Now investigators have to do some work trying to determine what caused this fire. We're live in Johnstown. Brandon Richard, Denver 7.